Russell Jordan, aka the Prime Artist. I don't know what you believe, but best believe they're banking on what you believe. So please take heed to my frustration with the speculations. Listen. The speculators is the true terrorists, using world events to drive the prices up like it's imperative. This ain't the whole story, but it's a narrative. Corporate sponsors won't sign me cause they scared of this. What they afraid of, me telling the truth about the false realities that they selling to you. Secretly waging wars, but they yelling the truth. Listen up as I continue to raise hell in the booth. TV news is not my proof. The media's in the art of war like Sun Tzu, taking shots at your dome just like undo, making you think that it's the truth that confronts you. They pawns, mouthpieces for these kings that are fighting, also inspirations for these things that I'm writing. Modern day clash of the titans and the crack is coming. Are you a slave to the system or you backing something? Ain't no time for fronting, no more half-stepping. World powers posted up with their mass weapons, fingers on the trigger ready to squeeze. And it's not about the people, just the bread and the cheese. They wanna crunch meat into some lunch meat. They power hungry and got the munchies. It's not funny, cold world and my nose runny. Forget respect, they only after the power and the money. There's nowhere to look, there's nobody to tell us. Corporate society just wanna repel us. Actually if they could, they probably melt us. Melt us, melt us. There's nowhere to look, there's nobody to tell us. Corporate society just wanna repel us. Actually if they could, they probably melt us. Melt us, melt us. True freedom of the people's not happening. Don't get trapped in the box that is packaged in. The politics of the G is to proceed with the melting of your brain till there's no seed to plant and grow. You can't tell a secret, cause they already know. Shackles on free thought, meditated pre-taught. No evidence to back the stories that we bought. One day these rhymes could be classed as criminal. I'ma play the dumb role and tag them subliminal. Look at the Seminoles, shook their hands and stabbed them in the back. Don't be mad, I'm just relaying the facts. Blow the whistle too loud and they'll be laying you back. I'm talking way in the back, now how blatant is that? There's nowhere to look, there's nobody to tell us. Corporate society just wanna repel us. Actually if they could, they probably melt us. Melt us, melt us. There's nowhere to look, there's nobody to tell us. Corporate society just wanna repel us. Actually if they could, they probably melt us. Melt us, melt us. There's nowhere to look, there's nobody to tell us. Corporate society just wanna repel us. Actually if they could, they probably melt us. Melt us, melt us. There's nowhere to look, there's nobody to tell us. Corporate society just wanna repel us. Actually if they could, they probably melt us. Melt us, melt us. Listen, listen. Wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. Open your eyes, open your eyes. It's up to you. So what you gonna do?